Hey guys, Greg Denning here. It's a beautiful sun shining evening, and we've had like several days of just cold rain. And fam, for me, I don't like that. I gotta have some sunshine. That cold rain, that's like the worst kind of weather there is, cold rain. So after days of that, I'm like, come on, we need some sun. And it finally came out today, and it's just happy and light, and oh, it feels so good. And I wanted to share a quick thought, my friends, about hope. How often do we get so discouraged and we feel despair and desperation, and we feel like things are never going to change? And it's perfect too, because springtime, you see these leaves coming out and the blossoms are coming soon, and like it just after winter, spring comes, my friends. And after a dark night, oh, the bright light of dawn. And after some cold, rainy days, the sunshine comes out and you get some blue skies. And sometimes it feels like it takes forever. And I remember that. I remember when I was 16 and on my own, and how it seemed like forever. And I wondered if the light would ever come. And I remember feeling so discouraged and depressed and disheartened and so much despair and hopelessness. And it honestly, it's crazy rare for me now because of the way I live with my mindset and staying motivated and inspired. But even when I'm facing some big, crazy goals and challenges that I'm going after, it gets intimidating. And if we're not careful, our mind can spiral into negativity. And it's actually easy to get into that negative place and stay there, like in a hamster wheel, or I was going to say broken record, but a lot of you younger people won't even know what a broken record is. But it's just playing the same song. This is playing the same sound again and again and again, right? And you get so much frustration and so much hurt and so much despair. So I want you to be hopeful. And sometimes hope, you guys, is just letting your mind dream a little bit and letting believe and believing in possibilities. And that for most of us, that literally is the first step. To believe that it is possible, that things can change, that they can get better. Because if we don't ever allow our minds to believe that, if we keep constantly, oh, that'll never happen, right? And that negative voice that's in our heads, it's like, that'll never happen, it'll never change, you'll never get over this, you'll never stop doing that, you'll never recover from that, things will never get better. And we listen to that negative voice, and it just plays again and again and again. And if we can't take that first step of just trying to believe, just trying to hope, then we defeat ourselves even before we get started, because we're never going to take action on things we don't believe are possible. So look to inspiring people. Look for people that have done the thing you want to do in spite of all the obstacles. And I'm telling you, they are out there. Like almost everything you're facing, somebody else has faced and triumphed. And if they can do it, you can do it. I remember thinking that when I first had that aha moment of like, wait a minute, people have been through crazy hard things, worse than I went through, and they've come out totally triumphant and happy. I can do this. I can do this. And then the voice came in, so, oh, well, they're different than you. You're not like them. Oh, they were lucky. You're not. And oh, no. I can do this. I can do this. And so I fed my hope. So I want you to believe, just hope for it. Find some inspiring people, listen to inspiring stories, watch my other videos and watch my story of the things I face and struggle with and I'm going through, and just get inspiration and motivation and feed that and feed that and feed that, and take little steps, take little actions. And as you take those actions, like things will start to change in your life, big time. And like you start taking these steps in the right direction, right? And I'm trying not to step on stinging nettle here. And as you take steps in the right direction, oh, my friends, it gets so good. And you feel this brightness, this light, this hope. Right? And you can do this. So bring the light into your life. Now I got to give you a tip here, a key. Ready? So again, first step, find that hope. Just let it kind of come in and foster it, feed it a little bit. Then number 2, this is huge. You got to cut out the negativity from your life. So many of us have so much negative input coming in from music, from movies, from the news, from media, from negative friends or family members. We have so much negativity coming in that's actually, it's akin to like fertilizing the weeds in the garden. Like they're bad enough and they're choking out the plants as it is, but if we're fertilizing the weeds, like it gets really hard to get over that. And it'd be like, adding darkness when we're lacking hope, and just like it's turning out the lights, it's blocking the sun, right? No, I don't want this bright light in my life. No, it's too bright, it's too warm, right? And we block it out. So let yourself hope, feed it, care for it, nurture it, believe, find stories that inspire you, that you can believe in, similar to you, that you can relate to, and then block out the darkness and block out the input. And if you've been watching lots of TV and lots of news or something, the news outlets are usually pretty negative. Just try a fast. Try going a week or a month and watch how you feel. Watch how it changes how you're feeling. And if you'll cut that out, like that changed everything for me when I drastically changed the kind of music I was listening to. And again, I didn't believe music affected me. I really didn't. I was like, whatever, it doesn't affect me. I like my music. It totally affected me. And the kind of movies I was watching, they were, if we're watching violent, hateful movies and they're always intense and they're not peaceful and relaxing or hopeful, right? Or, again, the news and all this stuff, it makes a huge difference. So cut those things out. Let yourself believe. Feed the hope. Let the light into your life. And I know where you're coming from. If you're feeling like you're struggling right now and it's hard, I get it. I've been there. And it's crazy hard. But please believe. Please believe and hope and move forward and take those steps. So choose one thing you can do today, one little action you can do today, one little thing you can do tomorrow, and just do that thing. Write it down and just do that thing. If it's just one thing, just do that thing. And if you're taking little steps in the right direction, I promise you start building momentum and things start to happen. You start to feel so hopeful. And then when your life is filled with hope, you start to radiate and shine, and others start to ask you, like, how are you so hopeful? How are you so optimistic? How are you so positive? And I went from that place of darkness and despair to like hope and optimism and motivation and inspiration and go and energy and enthusiasm. And now I'm just shining and radiating that light and sharing it with others. And you can get your life so lit up and so excited that it shines for others too. So and you can get there. I promise. Some of you right now are like, I'll never get. You can get there. You can get your life so filled with hope and light. Make it happen. Believe. Go for it. Even if you're facing crazy dark times, you've made horrible mistakes or bad things have happened, please hope on. Believe on. Things will get better. Things will get better. Awesome is always an option, my friends. Reach upward.